Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dan. I'm on the customer operations team here at Buildxact, and I'm going to take you through the Home Depot ordering that we've got baked into the product. I'm going to talk about why it's a time saver, how you can use it, and there's also a $300 gift card on the line. See if I can get some attention with that. A $300 gift card on the line if you can guess how long it takes to send it through. I'd also like to note we have beer over here too, so come have a drink and enjoy, and I can take you through it. Awesome. So the goal of this session is, to talk about why the Home Depot ordering is such a game changer. And we're going to go through, first of all, the benefits, and we'll cover that first up. We'll then have a look at how it actually works in the product, and we'll have a look at the receipting feature. So to give you a really quick snapshot, we support both the purchasing from Home Depot through Buildxact. We also have things like AI tools that use the Home Depot data, but we also have the ability to pull back your Home Depot receipts for correct job allocation, so you know you're on budget. So I'll start with, I suppose, why order through Buildxact. What we're trying to get away from is, I suppose, phone call ordering or going to see people in store, not only to save you time, but also to get some accuracy, where you might call someone and they think you say a pack of 1,000, you say a pack of 100 or something silly like that. And we're trying to make it that you're more in the driver's seat. You don't really have to do as much to get the purchasing happening. So ultimately, it's just a convenience thing. And from those that are using it, we're hearing great feedback. So let's go across into here. I'm going to talk about where you order from. So we've put because it's such a big feature for us, we've put Home Depot ordering in multiple places. So just to run through them, and then I'll cover in more detail. We've got this material orders tab on the side. You can order ad hoc items, and we'll talk about why that's useful, but literally, hey, I just need to pick up something later this afternoon, order, bang. We've got it in the estimating section, so that when you get a budget put through and you're ready to move forward, you can order from there. And then we have in the job section, like any traditional purchase order that would happen in Buildxact. And it's that particular one I'm going to time, so I'm going to spend the earlier ones just going through it in detail, and then I'll speed run the last one, which is the timed one for the $300 voucher.
Yes.
So first of all, let's go into the estimate. And what have I got in here? So this is, admittedly, this estimate I did through the AI generator. So I said, hey, use Home Depot items. I think this was originally a bathroom before I chopped it up for the example, but it's pulled the items in from Home Depot. I didn't really have to do a bunch to do that. And I can go through and select, and I can go create material order. And this takes me through the steps. So I'll go through this stage in more detail. As with any of my sessions, if you guys want to ask questions as we're going, that's great. Feel free. We're going to have question time at the end as well. But basically what we're doing, plucking this from the estimate. At this point, it's just cross-checking. It's checking delivery, it's checking pickup, because obviously it's no good if you order it and they don't have it. It's not really great. So we then go into, what job is it for, delivery information. You can edit the cart. You can add extra stuff if you're like, hey, in the estimate, I didn't budget for fixings, for whatever. I want to add that now. Too easy. You can throw it in. And I'm going to add a quick description. I'm just going to call this fittings. If you're in my earlier session, you'll know I can't spell, but that came out okay. Let's go like that. And in the interest of not charging Steve up the back, not charging his credit card, I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but go to checkout essentially syncs up with the Home Depot. In fact, I can go one more step. Syncs up with the Home Depot. It'll show the card on file. And that is an important step. If you, let's say, have a Pro Extra account, but there's no card, it'll say, hey, go across here, you've got to put your card in. So it is a requirement. What it's also doing is it's doing a one final check to make sure the data we have on file for pickup, delivery, etc. Is accurate, and they can actually fulfill the order. While it's having a think, and I continue to pad, would anyone else want to ask some questions? Never mind, it finished in time, but as always, questions welcome. So this step here is literally, pay and order, and that's what makes it all final. I'll jump out of there. I'll make a quick note that as I'm doing material orders, I'm going to have a big long list of things that are either draft, meaning I made the order but I haven't submitted, quoted, which one thing I didn't really touch on, although you can buy direct from Home Depot via your Pro Extra, you can also send it to the Pro Extra account just as a quote. And if you want to go in there and finish it off, you can do that too. But this is just a big long list. Quote expired. I sent it. I never finished it. It timed out. But yeah, we're going to keep a running log of all this stuff as we go through it. So time for the speed run. Let's get into the job on this one. While I'm doing this, any guesses on how long it's going to take? So just to be super clear, I'm going to grab the item, I'm going to add it to my cart with Home Depot, and then I'm going to get to the checkout button, and I'll stopwatch it. So who wants to have a guess? $300 gift card. Got some music to contest with. Go on, mate. 50 seconds? 5-0? 1-5. Okay. What else have we got? What's that? 2 minutes. All right. I don't know if I can pad for 2 minutes. So what else have we got? Any other times?
You know what? If you mute it.
The worst that can happen is you win no Home Depot gift card. So do jump in. 5 seconds. Cool. There's three players. Say again? 10 seconds. All right. I'm trusting everyone to remember their numbers because I'm not remembering your numbers. So it's an honesty system. Don't rot the system, please. All right. Let's go in here. So we'll find an item to purchase. I'll start the clock. Just so you know, I'm not making it up. I'm actually timing. All right, start. So we're going grab, create material order. Looks good to me. Add to selected. Yeah, I'll change the quantity just a bit. Continue. Description. So this is just mortar. It's going to go to that job site and go to checkout. Stop. So this is, I'm going to omit the syncing part. So who was close to 23 seconds? 15, that's pretty good. Was anyone closer than 15? I know we had 30 down here. Yeah, winner? All right, mate. Can you send that back? Congrats, mate.
Thank you. Wow.
Awesome. I'll get out of this and I want to show you just the last option for where to buy from. Now, I mentioned earlier that you can do what I call ad hoc orders. We have people who call them, well, less than polite names for them, but it's basically, oh crap, I forgot, I've got to order it really quick. Or it could be, hey, I'm on the site and I'm going to send my guy home, but on the way he has to go get some fixings or screws or whatever. You can live order from kind of wherever, and if you choose the pickup option, which is, I didn't really talk about delivery versus pickup, but if you do in-store pickup, it'll be ready. They can grab it on their way past. So we'll go new material order and search. One thing we did do, and this is probably me just geeking out a bit on the details too much, but one thing we did do is Home Depot and a lot of stores will have different formats for writing stuff. So some might write a 4x8 sheet as 4x8 or 4 space x space 8. So we've changed it to be able to deal with that. However they write it, we'll match it. And let's just add one of these. And same process as always. So couldn't be easier. Saving a bunch of time, making it available for you when you need. The last bit. There we go. You can have a look at my background for a second. I don't know what happened there. Lovely. Last thing I want to look at is when you do make these purchases, how do you get that cost from the spend at Home Depot, get it back into Buildxact? So we're going to have a quick look at that now. This is the receipts function. If you were here for an earlier session, we've got a screen that looks very much like this for our Buildxact timesheets. We've also got another one that looks super like this for importing bills from QuickBooks. But this is specifically Home Depot costs. So we can go through, we can see what it was, we can allocate it to different categories. If it's multiple items, we can split across jobs because naturally that's something that happens. And I do really love this song, but it is a bit loud for my liking. Awesome. Let's go through. Let's allocate. And that just sends it straight into the job. And the whole point of it is that you really have to do minimal work other than just tell us where to put it, and we track the cost for you. That is about it from me. If there's any questions, absolutely let me know. Otherwise, you can always grab us later. And yeah, thanks so much for your time. Thanks for coming. We have happy hour. I've said that already, but I should definitely remind you. Have a beer, have a drink, hang out with us for a bit. And thanks so much for coming by. Appreciate it.